So, you're thinking about a career teaching adults? Well, you've come to the right place. In this explainer, we're going to dive deep into the Level 4 certificate in education and training. You'll often hear it called the L4 CET.
Okay, let's kick things off with the best part, shall we? This qualification is fully funded. Yep, that means it's free for you, provided you're eligible. Now, that's a fantastic opportunity, right? But, and this is a big but, we need to be really clear from the get-go about the commitment it takes.
And that's a really key point because, while the course won't cost you any money, it is absolutely going to demand a serious investment of your time and your energy. Make no mistake, this is an intensive program. It's really designed for people who can dedicate themselves completely. So let's explore exactly what that commitment looks like. And of course, what you get in return.
All right, so what's in it for you? Let's break down the real, tangible benefits and see exactly how this qualification can launch your teaching career.
First off, you don't just get one certificate. You actually walk away with two. It's kind of like a 2-for-1 deal. When you finish, you'll get the main Level 4 certificate in education and training, plus a Level 2 certificate in safeguarding, prevent, and online safety. And let me tell you, that second one is absolutely vital for any teacher working today.
Okay, this all sounds great, but how do you know if this course is really the right fit for you? Let's get specific and define who the ideal candidate is and what kind of teaching jobs this qualification actually prepares you for.
Right, let's get this straight from the start. This course is specifically designed for teaching learners who are 16 and older. The entire focus is on adult and further education. So if your dream is to teach young children in a primary school or in an early years setting, this is definitely not the right path for you.
So if it's for the 16-plus crowd, where exactly can this qualification take you? Well, we're talking about all sorts of places: further education colleges, adult education programs, independent training providers, and community learning centers. Think of it like a key that unlocks doors right across the post-16 education world here in the UK.
All right, so now you know who it's for and what you get out of it, but what do you need to bring to the table before you even start? Let's talk about the essential, absolutely non-negotiable qualifications you need to have.
Okay, this is probably the most important thing to get your head around. This course teaches you how to teach, not what to teach. It's all about pedagogy, the methods and practice of teaching. So you have to already be an expert in your subject. You bring the what, we teach you the how. So what does being a subject specialist actually look like? Well, ideally, you'll have a degree or another really strong qualification in whatever it is you want to teach. That could be anything from core subjects like English or maths to more vocational areas like business administration or health and social care.
Now, along with your subject expertise, your English language skills are absolutely vital. You need to be at least at a Level 2 or C1 on the European framework. And there's a really good reason for this. You're going to be writing academic assignments, creating detailed lesson plans, and just communicating at a professional level all the time.
Okay, so you know who the course is for and what you need to bring with you. Let's dig into the journey itself. The whole course is split into two very different parts, and believe me, each one has its own unique demands. So, here's the big picture. It all kicks off with 4 weeks of independent study. This is where you build your foundation. But then, things shift gears, and I mean dramatically. You're launched into a full-time, super intensive practice phase where you start putting all that theory into action. And the difference in commitment between these two phases is, well, it's huge. Part 1 gives you some flexibility, with self-study and just a couple of live sessions a week. But when Part 2 kicks in, boom, you're in a full-time 9:30 to 3:30 Monday to Friday world. It's a major, major step up. So let's zoom in on Part 1 for a second. For those first 4 weeks, you'll be working on an online learning platform. You'll have written assignments with fixed weekly deadlines, and you'll need to join live online sessions on Mondays and Fridays. This means being pretty comfortable with tech is a must. And then comes Part 2, the intensive phase. And like we said, this is a full-on, full-time schedule. Most of your time will be spent online, teaching your classmates and eventually real learners. But it is a blended course, which means 1 day a week you'll be teaching in person, face-to-face at one of our centers in either Harrow, Hammersmith, or Ealing. So with all this work, how are you actually assessed? Well, throughout the whole course, we'll be looking at a range of things. 7 big written assignments, plus all the practical stuff, like your lesson plans, your presentations, and the teaching resources you create. It sounds like a lot, but don't worry. You will have tons of support from experienced tutors every step of the way. Okay, we've gone over the benefits, what you need to have, and how the course is structured. Now it's decision time. This is where you have to ask yourself, Are you really ready for this challenge?
And let's be crystal clear about one thing, because this is a big one. The expectations are absolute. We require 100% attendance and 100% commitment to meeting every single deadline. There's just no wiggle room on this, which means your full availability is completely non-negotiable.
So this is the big question to ask yourself right now. When you think about that daily schedule, all the assignments, and that super strict attendance policy, are you ready to commit to this journey 100%? So before you even think about applying, just run through this final mental checklist. Question 1, are you 100% available for all the course dates? Question 2, are you fully prepared to meet every single deadline? No exceptions. And question 3, the big one, have you double-checked that you have no holidays or other plans booked that will clash? If you can honestly say yes to all 3, then you're in a great position to succeed.
Look, it all comes down to this. If everything you've heard so far makes you feel excited and you're confident you can meet these demands, then this is an absolutely incredible opportunity for you. But if you're listening and thinking, you know what, the timing just isn't right for me, that is completely okay. Our goal here is to set you up for success, whether that's right now or sometime in the future. Either way, we hope to hear from you.